So other people are telling you this. They're telling you that you should have a really specific, amazing personality, and that's what's going to get you all your business. And I'm telling you this, which is the secret of sales. People work with like people. So no, you don't want to bring your personality into the game. You want to mirror and match the person that you're with, because that makes them feel like they're with somebody they want to work with. That's how you strengthen rapport. That's how you build connection. It's simple and it's easy, and everyone's telling you to do the opposite. Words are only 7% of rapport. Physiology and rate of speech, intonation, is a much bigger percentage of rapport. So you want to focus on the rate of speech and intonation, and it's so much easier to mirror and match somebody than to try to convince them to work with you, which is what most agents do. They try to sell people. They try to talk to them about why they should work with them. And for me, it's about always focusing on the consumer and what is their need and what is their goal. And how quickly do they want to do this? And what's the most important piece to them about the agent that they choose? And you see how I keep asking questions and digging deeper? And that always gets me the appointment and almost always gets me the listing, because they feel comfortable with me. And by the way, I really hope you understand, like, I love doing this because my intention is to help people and support people. I'm not trying to mirror and match them so that they work with me and I get a commission and I make money. I'm trying to mirror match them so they trust me and they open up to me and they share what's going on with them, so I can best support them in not only selling their property, but also creating a client for life. One of the biggest mistakes I see with people is rapport needs to be rebuilt. Rapport doesn't happen once and then it exists. And that's the mistake realtors make, because they call people back and they're like, hey, remember me? No, they don't remember you, right? Like, you just cold called them, so they don't remember you. Rapport comes from asking questions and focusing on the client, right? And so most people are focused on, you should remember me, you should know who I am. And once again, my focus is only on the client and how are they doing. And I always ask about something specific that I took notes on when I had the first conversation with them. So it's really impressive to them that I remember their daughter or their dog, Charlie, or their cat, Schnookum, right? And so that's how you build rapport. And it's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm going to give you an example that's going to easily summarize this for you. So imagine this. Imagine you're from Texas and an agent from New York calls you and starts talking to you. Well, you're from Texas and you're talking slow and you're rolling your R's. And this New Yorker's talking like me, because I'm from New York. So he's talking really fast. There's no rapport there. Like, you don't build rapport that way. So if I want to be able to work with a Texan, all I have to do is mirror and match them, is follow their rate of speech and slow it down and their intonation so I can build rapport. And the intention behind the rapport is the most important piece that you will never hear, which is consumers will not open up to you and tell you the truth until you have rapport with them. So even if you get them to work with you, they're only giving you superficial reasons. They're not telling you what's really motivating them. And the most important thing to understand in a real estate transaction is what? It's the motivation, it's the drive, it's what's most important to them. When you want to become a top real estate agent or a top salesperson in any sales, mirror and matching is the most important tool. When you want to build rapport and get into mastery, reach out to Real Momentum.